this is the last one. This is the last one for Learning Target 5. So it's Learning Target 5, Part 5. We're writing an equation from a description. So I personally like this better than writing an equation from a graph. The only thing you have to be careful is about multiplicity. Because yesterday when we're writing from a graph, we always assume, or we didn't have to, but I like to use the smallest possible even number, which is 1. I mean 2. Smallest possible odd number, which is 1. But in here, we have to make it so it fits the description. So here, look at 6a. This is page 10. A polynomial that ends down. So it is all about what happens at the end. It's down, it means it's going to be negative for the leading coefficient with a degree of 7 and has 3 x-intercepts that pass through. So pass through, so it's got to be odds, right? So y equals 3 x-intercepts. So I would start with the x-intercepts. So three parentheses, and just to be simple, I'm going to use just +1, +2, +3. It really doesn't matter which number you pick or what sign you pick between the x and the roots. So I have 3 x-intercepts. They all have to be odd, but when I add the exponents, I want to make sure it's 7. So obviously it's not 1, 1, 1, because that's only 3. And odd could be 1, 3, 5, 7. So there are many, many ways. I mean, if you wanted, it could have been 1, 1, 5. Right? That's 7. Or if you wanted, it could have been 3, 3 and 1. I was just thinking like, okay, there's just so many ways. So just pick one thing that you like. And it ends down, so at the end it goes down infinitely, so that means it has to be negative. So you just put the negative sign, and that is it. Done. Alright, 6b. A polynomial that ends up, so it must be positive this time. Degree of 10 that has 1 x-intercept that bounces, so that's even. And 2 x-intercept that pass through, so that's odd. So y equals, how many do I have altogether? 1 that bounces and 2 that pass through. So I have 3 together, 3 altogether. 1 is even number, 2 of them is odd number. Even number, so it could be 2, but then you have 8 left. You cannot, yeah, that's fine. So 2, and then you need odd number and odd number. Obviously, you don't want to break it like evenly, like 4, 4, because that's even numbers, and that means they're gonna bounce, but they're not. So maybe there's so many ways. But what about 1 and 7? 2 plus 1 plus 7, that's 10. So it does have 10th degree, and one of them is bouncing, 2 are passing through. Perfect. And it's positive, so don't have to do anything, and we're done. Now, like I said, this is just one possibility out of million, billion different things you could choose from. All right, let's do C. A polynomial that has ends up, so it's still positive, degree of 12, that has 3 x-intercept bounces. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and a 3. They have to be all different. 3 x-intercept that bounces, so they have to be all evens. So just like think about it. How can you make even numbers? You can do it any way you like it. I'll just do 4, 4, 4 because they're both all evens. So that means they're all gonna bounce, and 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. So it does work. Not the only way. You could have had 2, 4, 6 if you like, because 2 plus 4 plus 6 is also 12, right? So as long as they're all even numbers, they all add up to 12, that's good. And it ends up, so just make sure it's positive at the end. I'll do the next page, and honestly, it's really the same thing. Write a possible polynomial equation, right? Degree 4, zeros at 1, 2, okay. If it's degree 4 and there are 4 roots, y equals positive 2, so I'm going to put negative 2. Positive 3, so we put negative 3. Negative 1, so we're going to do the opposite sign. Positive 6, so that's negative 6, right? Degree is 4. Well, if it's 4, it has to be all 1, 1, 1, 1, because otherwise we cannot add up to 4. And then end behavior, just look at the end behavior. Literally the end ends down, so it means it has to be negative. Done. Alright, let's look at 7b. Degree 3, so y equals x minus 1/2, x plus 4. So I know we talked about this in class by now, to make it to be 2x minus 1 and x plus 4. This time it's third degree, but we have only 1 and 1. It doesn't really say which one bounces, so you just pick. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to pick right there. Starts up, ends down. Ends down. So we need negative. Done. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, one more. Zeros at positive 3, negative 3 over 4, and negative 2. So first, we need to make sure that zeros have the opposite factors, opposite signs. If you have a denominator, you bring it in front of the x as a coefficient. It's just a shortcut. Has degree 5. So that means I cannot have 1, 1, 1. We just need to make sure it adds up to 5. So maybe 1, 1, 3. It really doesn't matter as long as it adds up to 5. And then it ends up. So it is good the way it is. Are we good? So this is the last part of Learning Target 5. We are going to review one day in class, and you have to take the skills check. Good luck on it. Bye.